Loud Press Vision. My name is Renee Sylvester, and it is my pleasure to keep you informed. So stay tuned, stay connected, don't hang up, and we will be right up with a ton of press news to keep you informed. Maryland is initiating a probe into all the cases handled by a former medical examiner who gave an odd testimony on how George Floyd died. Dr. David Fowler said during the direct Chauvin trial that Floyd died because of carbon monoxide. However, prosecution witnesses testified that Floyd died from a lack of oxygen caused by Chauvin pressing him down into the asphalt ground. However, Dr. Dave Fowler insisted that George Floyd's death was caused by his pre-existing heart condition, use of fentanyl and meth, and carbon monoxide he inhaled from a nearby police cruiser. His testimony differed drastically from that of medical experts such as Dr. Martin Tobin and Dr. Jonathan Rich, who determined that George Floyd died from a lack of oxygen caused by being pressed into the asphalt ground with his hands cuffed behind his back and Chauvin kneeling on him for more than 9 minutes. Because he was convicted, Chauvin faces up to 40 years in prison for the second-degree murder charge. He also faces up to 25 years for the third-degree murder charge and up to 10 years for the second-degree manslaughter. Chauvin's sentencing is scheduled to be announced in June. General Austin Scott Miller, who is a commander of the U.S. forces in Afghanistan and also NATO's Resolute Support mission, he has confirmed Sunday that the U.S. has begun to withdraw troops from Afghanistan in local areas. President Joe Biden announced his decision to end America's longest war earlier this month, arguing that the decades-long conflict were not the original intention of the invasion which had begun following the September 11 attacks on the United States. It has been determined that these terrorist threats have been controlled. Therefore, it is no longer a threat. They are no longer a dangerous threat to the United States of America. General Miller also added in his own words, "There is certain equipment that we must take back to our countries. That's a requirement. But wherever possible, if we do not have to, we are looking to ensure that the Afghan security forces have the bases, pieces of equipment, parts that are necessary for the functioning of the military." With that said, the final day for the absolute withdrawal is set for September 11th, 2021. This Sunday, a large fight broke out in the American Airlines terminal of the Miami International Airport near Gate D14. It involved two different groups where 7 people were fighting over the available seats. Here is a quick video of the incident.
Hey, stop it, man. Guys, stop it. It's an airport. Guys, stop it. You're good. Security. Guys, come on. Stop them. You're gonna die. Security. Guys, come on. Calm down. Here comes the bully.
Now, according to Miami-Dade police, one person has been arrested for disorderly conduct. His name is Jamil Tremaine DeQueer, and meanwhile, the victim did not want to press charges, and the root of the dispute is still unknown. Please don't forget to subscribe to our Loud Press Vision channel by clicking on the button below. Don't be blind. Don't be ignorant. So don't waste any time. Just click on the subscribe button and we will continue to keep you informed with a ton of press news. Thank you. That's all the news we have for you in this segment. So thank you for joining us today. And don't forget to join us again for another news segment, for we make it our priority to keep you informed with a ton of press news. And now it is time for our funny facts of the day. Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon, depending on the time that you are watching us today. And as usual, I am here in my nice and special way to keep you inspired, to keep you motivated, to keep you focused to complete your goals, to keep you inspired to achieve all of your heart's desires. And with that said, let's take a look at our funny fact message of the day. So, what is it today? Okay, so the funny fact message of the day is: part of life's reward is to be recognized and appreciated by our friends and loved ones during the good and the bad times. I'll read it again. The funny fact message of the day is: part of life's reward is to be recognized and appreciated by our friends and loved ones during the good and the bad times. So with that said, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, whether there is war, whether there is chaos, find your inner peace. Find the energy to become one with yourself so that you can focus and make sure that all of your heart's desires become a reality. So that is the funny fact message of the day. That's it for now, and I'll see you next time.